No Christmas music. Welcome to the Not Nerd Show. I'm Nate Heath, and we are here to help you tech better. Here with me, as always, Mr. Dave Baylor.
Were you waiting
Oh,
for
I'm
the
not getting the
Christmas?
preview. I'm not getting the preview. That's why.
Oh, I see.
I
I
just
I
see
see.
you. That's I was completely lost in holiday days there. I'm just sitting there staring, going, "Oh, I love this song. That's a good one."
Yeah, I'm so
Uh,
sorry, Nate. I forgot to to
Give
share
me the right.
the right feed with you.
And
So
I was not paying attention.
yeah, so here we are. You've got it.
Yes.
Well, see,
And
we were talking. It's like, well, what are we forgetting? I don't
Wh-
know. Three,
What
two,
should we be
one.
doing right now? What
Let's
day is it?
go. Yeah. So
Yes.
anyway, Nate, we you're right. We Christmas is over. The music is not there. The little holly around the window frame is gone.
Yes.
And we've got some big things coming up next week.
Yes, we
But
do.
let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're going to talk about your hat this week. We're going to do tips and tricks, just the headlines, etc. We've got picks of the week. I've got kind of a recycled one, but not quite. So just to keep you on the edge of your seat, what could it be? What
Yes.
could it be? Who knows what it could be? But welcome to the Not Nerd Show.
Yes.
We do this podcast show, a YouTube channel for people who are not nerds who want to learn about technology. So if that's you, welcome. If it's not
Yes.
you,
Yes. And
welcome.
yes. And speaking of our not nerders
Yeah.
out there, hey, Grandma is in the chat reporting for duty. Before the show even started, she was more on top of it than we were tonight. But I did run into Hey Grandma
Oh.
yesterday at the Tualatin Food Pantry, and I was fixing computers, and she volunteers in there. But she did a
Mm-hmm.
great job of promoting the show to some other not nerds. So thank you very much for that, Hey Grandma. And it was good to see you. I even got to talk to the train guy, the
What?
famous train guy on
That's cool.
FaceTime. He was driving, and guess what he was doing while he was driving? Through the
Filming.
gorge, he was videoing trains.
He was driving?
Double dude. Well, he was riding in a car.
Okay. I was a little
Yeah.
confused since this train guy is
Yes.
not old enough to drive a car,
But
for all I know.
speaking of Hey Grandma, I do
Yeah.
have a hat on. And
Oh,
this one, finally, Hey Grandma, was a gift from Hey Grandma. I
John
love this
Wayne Cattle
one.
Company. What does that say? Casa Grande, Arizona, Springville, Arizona.
Springville, Arizona, and it's got some nice sweat lines on it. I feel like John Wayne wearing this bad boy. It's
I
got
wonder if
some nice
John
fur
Wayne,
to it for you.
do you think John Wayne actually wore that hat?
Ooh, I do not know, but yeah, I. Here's the problem. You guys might notice my hats are crooked because I look in the wrong preview to get the hat
Oh,
straight,
I
and my
see.
head's just a little crooked, I think.
My head
But
kind of is
yeah,
a weird oval shape, and it makes all my
yes,
hats going to go to one side. But that's okay. That gives me
to the
character.
lean. Yeah, I'll
There you
help you
go.
out there, Dave. And is that kind of your
Perfect.
thing?
That's my thing.
Well, yes. Welcome everybody. Feel free to chime in the chat, and
Hmm.
don't forget.
What's going on over
Ring
there?
that bell. Uh-oh,
What are
I've
we
got
forgetting?
way too what? Don't forget, like and subscribe. Ring that
Yes.
bell so you know when we go live.
And
And
we're looking for about 600 more subscribers on our YouTube channel.
yes,
So if you
we're
are
trying to go to
watching,
1,000.
if you're even watching for 5 seconds and you're like, what is this garbage? Just hit the subscribe, please.
Please,
Just
please
don't have to
for
watch
us.
us. Just hit the subscribe thing. It helps everyone.
Yeah. For Hey Grandma, we're trying to get to 1,000 before our 10-year anniversary next month. But I mentioned ringing that bell, and I do want to show off this beautiful gift that I got from Mr. Dave Baylor years
Yes.
ago, the official Not Nerd Pro Tip bell
Mm-hmm.
sitting here on my desk. But you'll want to ring that bell because next week things might get weird with the schedule because we're going to be in Las Vegas for the
That's right,
CES
baby.
show.
Las Vegas.
There it
There it
is.
is.
Here we come. Watch out, Las Vegas. And for us, what happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas
No.
because we're going to be at CES looking at all the newest consumer tech
So don't be
for our
telling us any
second
secrets.
annual.
Don't say, we're going to tell you some secrets. We're going to tell you where we
Yes.
buried the body. because we're not going to
No,
leave it in Vegas. We're taking it
no.
with us.
Everything that we're told there, we're bringing back to you. So we will be live at some point next Tuesday evening, most likely from our hotel room. Maybe we'll find some other cool spot and just
We could do it
go
from the
live from
show
there.
floor.
Yeah, we could. We
See,
could
when do
just go live. So
we were just
we
looking
don't
at our
know when that
flights.
will happen exactly, but that'll be next week. We'll be in Vegas, and hold us to it. We're going to be actually publishing the content that we record
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah,
We
last
do
year
have
was
media
just kind of a
badges.
last year we just
Fact
went
finding mission.
we wanted to find out what was happening, what was going on. This year we know, and so there will be more content that we're going to publish. We're not going
Yes.
to be The Verge or Engadget or CNET, but we're going to get some
Yeah.
stuff out there.
Yes. And hey, Grandma says Sweatline. I thought it looked brand new. Now, that could very well be from sitting in the car for a while. It makes it look more authentic.
It looks like
But it looks like a little,
it looked
it
like a
doesn't
sweat
look
line to me.
worn. No, I think maybe it just got a little moisture in there.
Huh.
But I do like this hat. That is
That's pretty
manly.
sweet. Very manly.
Yes.
Now, do you think this is some guy just named John Wayne, or if it's actually John Wayne, the actor, Marion Wayne? Do you know? Are you frozen?
Apparently I am.
Oh,
There we go. I'm back.
You're back.
Uh-oh. And then it says connect your encoder to go live on, maybe I
Don't
had a
make
little
me put up.
internet hiccup there.
Don't make me put up your file photo.
Yes.
I don't even know if I
Yeah.
have that on. Yeah,
On file anymore?
I do. I have it on this screen, but not on this screen. Let me put it on this screen.
There we go. Me eating chili in my hot dog costume at your house on Halloween.
It's not even
many a moon ago.
formatted properly, but
And hey, Grandma says, if you want to think it's John Wayne's sweat, be my guest.
Okay.
I will just roll with that. I'll tell people John Wayne wore this hat for many years. But yeah, so CES next week. I mean, literally, if you watched our coverage last year, they have everything there. If there's anything specific that you want us to keep our eye out for in Vegas at the CES show, I mean, what is it, like 60,000 booths or something like that?
I have no idea. It's massive.
Massive.
It's in multiple convention centers, multiple hotels, multiple venues. I mean, it's everywhere. There are parties at night that are in various places. There's stuff during the day. There's the halls. There's keynote addresses. It's impossible to do it all by yourself. That's why the two of us this year, I didn't tell you, Nate, we're going to split up.
Oh,
you're
I
going to
like
go to one hall.
Just go completely solo.
Part of the fun is going with dinner. Part of the fun is going with you because we get a nerd out on everything.
Oh, it is so true. It is, oh man, it is just a wild event. It's so hard to even explain. It is massive, but we will be there next week. We wouldn't know about the parties, right? We actually have gotten a couple of invites to some parties since we do have the media passes this year, but I don't know if we'll be. There was one I saw today that was like home automation, some sort of get together, and we don't have to RSVP, so we could just show up.
And we've got what's her name?
Justine.
Buckle up, Justine. Our next stop is CES 2026, and we are talking all.
They're doing it again this year. They're the hosts. So
yes, yeah. Hopefully we'll run into them again like we did last year, and
yeah, we saw both of them.
They're up to. Yeah, multiple times. It was like I think they were following us. They're like, wow, these not nerd guys are on the up and up.
They know check them out. They know what's going on. But yeah, honestly, the work that they do, there's so much. Like, they've got producers and they've got schedulers and they've got, you're going to go to this booth and you're going to talk to this guy and you can do this. They're slammed.
They put in the work. They just nonstop the entire time. They are just going and interviewing. So
they do a good job.
They do. But follow us for our content. We'll be getting that out next week. I did want to spend some time talking about that because I am excited as much as I am in denial that we are leaving in 6
7
days.
days, 6 days.
Oh my goodness, it's coming up quick, but it will be a blast,
Yeah,
and
I got an
it
email that's
is
like
super
next week's
techy.
at CES, and I was like, oh,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
well, yeah, that's
yes,
next
and I
week.
will go on the record for the 1 millionth time. I love that we get to go to CES. I absolutely despise that it is the exact week after the holidays finish because it makes for 3 weeks of just blurred schedule
Yeah,
and
why
madness.
can't it be
So
2 weeks after? 2 weeks would be
yeah,
great.
just give me 1 week to get some work done in
I know,
between the
I
holidays and
know,
CES.
it's so
But
hard.
sorry to my clients. She looks like Marsha from the Brady Bunch. Yeah, she does have a little Marsha to
Oh,
her. Hey,
well,
grandma.
what's her face? I Justine. Yeah, she's really
Yes,
pretty, but she knows her
yes,
stuff. She's legit.
yes.
Let's see. How do I get back on there again? Yeah. Yeah, and Brian
Yeah.
Tong, he's just a YouTuber as well as iJustine, and they've been at the tech game for years. And I think last year was it last year the first time they did it together? Or was it a couple years
I don't
ago?
know. It was
Oh,
our first year, so it was the first year all 4 of us were there, so
yeah,
that's
that's
pretty
true.
important.
I wonder if they're
Uh,
open and available to grab some lunch sometime. We should ask
yeah,
them. Hey, do you guys want to grab
yeah,
lunch? We'll buy.
yes, and producer Todd is in the chat. I can't wait to see
What?
what you get me at CES. Maybe we'll have to bring home some of those Nikon reusable shopping bags for everybody.
I 3D printed some of these things. I'm just gonna put CES on them
Yeah.
and then say, hey, I picked this up at a booth, little fidget spinners. So
Yes, I did that. I one of the emails we got since we're on the press list or the media list now was stopped by our booth for a USB press kit and a sample, but it was like some medical delivery thing, like they deliver your pills to you. And I'm like, what kind of samples are you guys handing out of pills?
drugs.
So yes, so we will be getting that. But with CES next week and the holidays, tech news has slowed down a bit. I would say all the articles that I read through, all the websites that I read through their feeds every week, I would say it was probably at about 25% of the normal level. There's still some stuff happening, but as far as main topic, nobody's going to do any major news right before CES and during the holidays. So, what I thought we would talk about is a little bit about Christmas.
Mm.
um, I'm guessing we both got some tech gifts because we're nerds, but we might want to save those for picks of the week. I don't know if there's anything you want to discuss tech related to Christmas.
Well, my my tip of the week has something to do with traveling over the holidays. But as far as gifts, my wife and I decided not to do gifts this year because I buy gifts for myself all year long,
Yeah.
and the
Yes.
kids gave non-tech related
Hmm.
items. So I don't have any huge tech things. This
Yeah.
is really I did as far as like taking pictures and video and that stuff. I did very small amount this year. It's been
Yeah.
very low key. Low key.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Mine was overall as well. But it was a very nice time. But yeah, just not super tech focused like usual. But I think there's a lot of people out there that did get some tech gifts, especially from the gadget gift guide. And I
Mm.
did want to talk about some results. Now, we kind of had a gentleman's bet. We weren't real specific on the details,
No.
but I figured that the best way to look at which products that we added to our gift list had the best results. Now, a little behind the scenes, we use a service called Genius Link, or I use it to manage our Amazon affiliate links. And one of the things in there is that I can run a report on which of these links that were generated were clicked the most.
Mm.
And we are going to go over the top 5 from the wish list,
Okay.
which ones got the most link clicks. And I'm gonna go, when did we do that? Was that November that we did? When did we start the
The gift
wish
guide.
list?
Mm.
I'm gonna go back to before Thanksgiving just because I think it's cutting
Yeah.
off a couple of the days from through today. So coming in Let me make sure it didn't change anything.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And I got
hold
to
on.
give a shout out to Nate here for doing all this work, all the Amazon links and all that stuff. He does all of that. I don't have any idea what's going on there. So thank you for
Yeah,
doing that.
you are welcome. So we did have other products that we have on Not Picks and stuff that had some clicks, but Purely Gift Guide coming in at number 5. Drum
Okay.
roll, please. Number 5 was the Shishibo Shapeshifter Cube Box, my little fidget box. I don't have it here with me.
I've got it. I've got it right
Yep,
here.
the Shishibo Fifth Box. Now that came in with a whopping 4 clicks. It goes up
Oh,
from there.
oh, I hope.
Yes. So this is a fun little gadget. I hope some people got it for Christmas and they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Um, I'm going to go to number 4 was the Bamboo Lab A1 Mini. We
Oh,
had that jumped up to 5 clicks in the last 30 days.
well, that's a
Uh,
great product. It's a little more expensive than some of
yes,
the other
yes.
ones,
And I
but
did get some clicks on that because I had shared a link on Facebook on another post. But Bamboo Lab A1 Mini, I did hear a couple of Viola's friends got 3D printers,
mm,
which I'm kind of bummed for her because that means she's not going to be
the
the sole
cool.
provider of 3D printed goods. But I'm also happy for her friends.
Yeah.
Now's when we jump up a little bit. Number 3 with 6 clicks. Now they might have gotten more clicks that didn't register. This is just this report,
This is
not
just for
scientific.
fun too.
Was the One Snap magnetic wireless charger, the 3-in-1 Apple Watch MagSafe
Okay.
charging cable that we had on the wish list.
Oh, I found it. Got it.
Oh, and producer Todd said he'll be giving out his Knorks this coming weekend.
And if you buy the One Snap magnetic wireless chargeable compatible with MagSafe compatible blah blah blah, you can apply a 12% coupon right now.
Nice.
Oh,
Got
great.
to keep your eye out for those coupons. 3D printer appears to be currently unavailable. Yeah, they come and go on there as far as their inventory goes, and I think they sold a lot of those on Christmas. So that was number 3 with 6 clicks according to this report. Jumping up at number 2 to 20 clicks
Mm-hmm.
was the Knorks. I thought the
Oh
Knorks would
boy.
win. They came in at number 2.
And you just have one there on your desk, just
On
ready
my
to
desk, I've
roll.
got you know what I've got so many Knorks around.
What
I've got
what's
2
going
on my
on with
desk.
you? Why
Hey,
so
you never
many?
know when you're gonna need to eat something.
Yes.
Oh, they're down to 13.46. I think those things are on sale right now.
Yeah, 6%. Lowest in 30 days, it says.
Wow.
And
Yeah, take that, Black Friday.
you can get it in glassy or matte, although the glossy are not on sale right now. So
Ah,
there you
yes,
go. I
yes,
prefer the matte anyway. I'm a matte
yes.
kind of guy.
I am too. I am definitely Matt preferred. Well, coming in at number 1,
Ooh.
I don't know how this is even possible, with 252 clicks. Dave, any guess which product, not already mentioned, got 252 clicks?
MagSafe tripod for iPhone compact.
Nope. Oh,
Uh,
oh man, I wish the quad pod would have won. I thought the quad pod would have been up there.
what about Apple AirTags?
No, not even the AirTags.
Well,
They're
I
not
don't
in,
know. I could go
not
through
top
every
10.
item. Which one was it? Drum roll, please.
It was, Dave, you will be happy to know, your precious Wolfbox MF100 electric blower.
Really?
252 clicks.
That thing, I tell you, I got it right back there or somewhere.
Ah,
That
I put
thing,
it on my wish list. I did not get one for Christmas,
it
but
is
that is
spendy. It is
crazy. Yeah.
spendy. But go buy a 6-pack of canned air. It's going to cost you like
Oh,
25 bucks.
yeah.
This is
Canned
80 bucks
air.
one time. The
Yeah.
electricity is pennies. And it really is good. And I will say,
Yes.
as a reminder, that I bought this on the recommendation of a guy on a YouTube channel who did a review of like 6 or 10 of them. So it's the best of the best.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Dave, you are the clear winner. Now, producer Todd in the chat said, I do wish the Knorks had a serrated edge like a butter knife, but maybe that'll be version 2.0. I did do a little more reading on it. So, they have the very slim edge, but the problem with a serrated edge is with a fork, as opposed to a butter knife, it spends a lot more time in your mouth
Yeah,
than a
but it could
butter
be
knife
just
does.
very gentle serration, you know?
Yeah. Just like some bumps on there or
Yeah,
something.
something that won't cut
Yeah.
you. I just I don't understand how that does any better than a regular fork. I got to be honest with you.
We
You know,
should do a video, much like we did for the spin chill years
I guess
ago. We need
so.
to do a Knork fork. Maybe I'll pack a Knork with me to Vegas,
Oh, that's going to get through security
and then we'll go get a steak
and try it out.
at, and we'll each try. You'll try the normal restaurant fork, and I'll bring out my Knork and
Now we
make
talked
some.
about this before. Is it ambidextrous or is it just on?
It is ambidextrous. It
Okay, okay.
is symmetrical in its design.
All
But
of us lefties
yeah,
out
I'm gonna
there.
see real time here. Is the Knork FAA safe?
Here's the thing: it's metal and it's sharp and it's over like 3 inches long. They're not going to let. They
Oh,
don't. They're
it
going to let
says
that
the
on the
Knork.
plane.
The AI overview from Google says is generally not safe for carry-on bags because it has a sharp cutting edge, violating TSA, not FAA,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
rules against knives. But it's usually find in checked baggage. I should, if properly sheathed. This is an AI summary that
No, that's
it's
not.
not a sharp edge.
Are
It's
you?
not.
Are you take? Well, but it's got points on the end. You're forgetting the prongs. You could
It's a
jab that
fork.
into the pilot's neck or
I'm packing
something.
the fork, and you'll be videoing me as I go through TSA. I
You're
won't have it in my pocket, but I
you're
will
gonna
have it in
get
my
cavity
backpack.
searched, my friend.
I will see if that will be our first video, is if I can get through TSA with a Knork. This is
Yeah.
important tech journalism here. We are doing the dirty work,
What
so
if they
you will
make you
know if
throw it
you can
away?
travel with your Knork.
They're gonna make you throw it
Huh?
away.
I've got extra. It's worth it. It is, especially if it stays on that sale. I'll just buy some more.
All right.
Secret. I did buy another pack the other week just to have around.
We're gonna
So
be strategic. You bought another pack, try to get your numbers up, but we're gonna be strategic, and I'm gonna be like 10 people behind you so that I can film like
yeah, yeah.
I'm not with
Get the
you.
good video.
Yeah,
No,
because they're gonna be
no. And
like, are you planning this? Yeah.
we do have some more hot chat on the gift
Okay.
guide. And producer Todd said, I do wish, I read that one. And then he said, LOL, I was thinking about that blower last night. Hey, Grandma, Dave must not do much knife cutting. Producer Todd, LOL, I didn't think of that about the serrated Nork. Want to know how I got these scars? Little Joker reference. How would the pilot even know there's a knife on it? I'm rooting for you, Nate.
How would the pilot
Yes.
even know there's a knife on it? I'm rooting
Well,
for you, Nate.
it's
Yes.
it's
Why
not
can
so
I hear
much.
myself all of a sudden?
Oh, that.
Are you messing with buttons over there?
Well, I turned on the video on
Oh,
YouTube because I really want to figure out how to. Whoops! I really want to figure out how to show
show
the
off the chat on the
chat.
video.
But anyway,
Little inception there.
now I've
Not
got
nerd inception.
it's gonna the inception. There it goes. So
Yes. Yeah.
anyway, I really want
Yes.
to
Well,
figure
Dave,
out
you know what you do want to show off?
what's that.
Your pro tip of the week. I almost said pick of the week. I had to
I
stop
know
myself
that was
mid pee pop there.
that's kind of funny. So this is going to be quick and dirty. Nate and I, as we mentioned, are going to Las Vegas. Hence the shirt. It's for tonight. I planned ahead. And then also, people fly around all the time during holidays. My son
Yes. Yes.
Sam flew in from Alaska. He's going to fly out in a couple days. My daughter was on a trip to Japan a few weeks ago. She flew in and out. And you may be thinking, if I had a loved one traveling, what is a most optimal way to track them? Well, I got to tell you, if they've texted you their flight information, you typically would get that. You'd look it up on the website for the airline, and then you look at it, or you download an app, Flighty, which we've talked about before, which I really like.
Mhm.
But you know what? who wants to do all that work? Nobody, especially after the holidays. Well, watch this. If you are an iOS user, and I'm sure Android has a version of this as well, and someone texts you something as simple as a flight number, now forget all the dots. I wanted to get all the cruft out of my thread there. But
Chat.
you'll notice AC 8652. That's Air Canada from Vancouver to Seattle or to Portland, I think. Now, there are a couple ways. If somebody sends you a flight number, you'll notice that it's underlined. That indicates that Apple has recognized it as
Mm.
a special characters. So I can tap on it and it'll bring up a menu. And the menu says
Oh,
preview flight
wow.
or copy code. Conversely, you can tap and hold and it will bring up this. I'm going to tap and hold. It brings up a small thumbnail of the flight
Mm.
and it shows from Vancouver
Wow.
to Portland. And I could tap that thumbnail to go into the screen. But if I just tap it once and go into preview flight, it's going to bring up a special screen, like a share sheet, that's got all the information. Departing at 1:25 p.m. Wednesday, December 31st, arriving. Now this is just they reuse flight numbers. This
Oh, yeah.
isn't a past flight. It is a past flight. My daughter took this flight, but it was weeks ago. They recycle the flights. So this is an upcoming flight. And it's got like uh, additional information. Here's one that's on Tuesday, December 30th, that already happened. And here's one that's going to happen Wednesday. So, it's the same flight, the same pattern each day, right? So I'm swiping here. There's the last one. It's got the gate information. It said it arrived on time. It gives the information. And I'm going to slide back over to the future one, which is tomorrow. So why go through all this trouble of
Oh,
downloading a
yeah.
special app when somebody just texts you the flight number? You can tap and hold to see a preview, like I'm going to do here on this one. And if I want more information, I can preview the flight. There it is. It's the whole thing. I find this invaluable to if
Yeah.
you're driving, maybe you shouldn't be on your phone when you're driving, but you're like, crap, is that flight on time? It's like, well, they text me. I can just tap and open it. Maybe I can keep it up on my screen as I'm driving and it'll update in real time. So, anyway, it's a poor man's flighty, is what I'll say.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like, and especially for someone like us where it's not, if you're a business traveler that's flying twice a week and
Mm-hmm.
constantly, you might need
Oh,
something to
you're
track
going to
stuff
have an
better.
app or use the airline app. But I mean, this is even easier than the airline app, especially
Yeah.
if you're not the one flying. I'm talking
Yeah.
specifically if a friend says, "Here, I'm on this flight and this number, come pick me up." It arrives at 7:32. Well, you can just tap it right there in the text message and get all the information you need to make sure the flight's on time. So, I think it's very
Nice.
handy.
Awesome. I like it. That is a great tip. Well, that must mean it's time for everyone's favorite segment, just the headlines.
We did have a dog go by earlier. I'm assuming it was attached
Oh,
to a person, but I just saw the tail go by.
with your little tree there being blown out in the front yard, it kind of looks like a Canadian maple leaf.
It does. You're right. Oh, there's some action over there.
Oh yeah, way back in the corner. Enhance.
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 I can kind of enhance. I'm not going to get there in time. Oh, there's a neighbor.
There's
Yeah.
somebody.
Oh, whoa, we got more.
Whoa, party over
What?
there. They having a
Hey,
not nerd watch party over there? They're a little late.
I think they're having a not nerd watch party, and then they went over to Minchie's or something to get some ice cream. So yeah, cool.
Free ice cream night, like you tried to tell people it was every night. You get
Yeah,
free ice cream,
except it
unlimited
wasn't.
or something like that.
Yeah, that's over in Handles though. It's discounted
Yeah.
ice
Oh
cream.
yes, yes, yes. Well, let us get to just the headlines.
AI minted more than 50 new billionaires in 2025.
Ireland's Diarmuid Early wins World Microsoft Excel Championships.
Some of the DOJ's careful redactions can be defeated with copy and paste.
Breach forces Ubisoft to take Rainbow Six Siege offline.
New York to require social media platforms to display mental health warnings.
New NASA boss Isaacman says U.S. will return to the moon within Trump's term.
And finally, Russia plans a nuclear power plant on the moon within a decade.
And those are just the headlines. I do have to say, on the Excel Championships, that just happened in Vegas. Couldn't you have scheduled the Excel Championships at the same time as CES?
You would think
You
it
would
would
have
work.
10 times the audience,
Yeah.
the crossover, the Venn diagram of people that would watch the Excel Championships and people that go to CES.
Yeah.
Very concentric circles.
We had to, thank you for putting in two moon articles there.
Yes.
The first one implies that we've been to the moon before because it says we'll return to the moon. So that's 3 years. I'm going to read that article. I don't think they mean putting people on the moon. It's got to be a robot. It's got to be a robot. There's no way. There's no way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a nuclear power plant on the moon?
I mean, what could go wrong?
I
guess if you're going to ruin something, ruin the moon. Nobody lives there.
Yeah, I guess a meltdown is a little safer there because no humans have ever been there.
Oh, boy.
But anyways, I don't have my oil hat within reach. I'm feeling a little exposed at the moment. But yes, well, let us move on to our takes of the week. And these are from the last couple weeks, since last week we had our Christmas episode with no takes. But this first one, this is a little bit of follow-up because we were talking about amazing AI movie trailers and, you know, fan fiction that people are doing. YouTube shuts down channels using AI to create fake movie trailer watched by millions.
Now, this is a little hypocritical because the bosses over at YouTube were saying, yeah, AI is going to basically create everything, all the content for you to watch here in the future, kind of indicating that they're going to push out real creators because if AI creates information, they don't have to pay anybody, right? But but they don't like other people making content with AI, especially when it's probably copywritten. Yeah, that's interesting. Have you seen any of these trailers or anything?
I haven't sucked them out.
Sought
them out.
There's the word I think you're looking for.
Yes, yeah, but these two channels, Screen Culture and KH Studio, fake movie trailers plaguing the platform since the rise of generative AI. No, I do think there probably is some discretion between, you know, if you're really trying to fake things out or if you're just trying to be a fan. But this is, I mean, it's something we've talked about before, navigating this, what we're going to allow with AI and what we're not. I didn't put in the show notes, but I heard some people discussing there was a video game that won like all of these awards, but then they stripped it away because they used AI to make the game. And you might think, oh yeah, they just did some AI slop game and put it all together. No. From what I heard on the discussion, the only bit of AI that was used in the game development was while they were developing it, they like AI generated a billboard as a placeholder, and then they replaced that with an actual human created image before the game was released. But they still stripped these awards away because they're just super strict about this stuff. So there's going to be a lot of pendulum swings, I feel, and a lot of navigating this, because that doesn't seem right to not give you an award because you had one AI generated image.
5 years from now, they're going to be giving awards to the best AI created game. I mean, you know what's going to happen. That's what always happens. It gets embraced, and then people of the past are like, but you kicked me out for the same thing.
Yeah. But they do mention in this article that they got demonetized at one point, these two channels are talking about, but they later returned to monetization when they started adding fan trailer, parody, and concept trailer to their video titles. And I do think that this is something that can help with this is just the labeling. I know a lot of AI videos, they have a little thing you can check in the YouTube setup to say, this contains AI materials.
Mm-hmm.
And I know like on X, there's like a tag you can put in an account like that says it's a parody account. Like if you're being, there's a funny one that's yeah, hilarious. Jerome Powell, the chairman of the Fed, I believe.
Mm.
There's a
Yeah.
not Jerome Powell account, and it has a little tag that says parody, so it's very clear. I do think we need some of that labeling stuff to make it obvious what your intentions are
Mm-hmm.
with the content or the account. So,
Yeah, because parody is protected from copyright infringement.
yes. So, and I do love me some good parody.
Weird
But
Al for the
yes,
win.
yes. The goat of parody. Well, our next take, I could list off a million. ChatGPT launches a year-end review like Spotify Wrapped. Now, one of the things that popped into my mind, I haven't used ChatGPT, but there's all these stories about people using ChatGPT as a relationship or
Mm,
as like personal therapy to deal with all their issues. That would be
interesting.
an awfully odd Wrapped if it's like you searched for depression 3,000 times on
Yeah.
ChatGPT and you need to seek some professional help.
You
But
cried. You cried over a poem that AI wrote for you.
yeah, and I'm trying to think there was some other service that sent me an email and says, "We've created your year-end wrapped." And it
Well,
was just like,
the
I could care less on
the
this.
aforementioned Flighty app, when I opened it up to uh, prepare for my pick of the or my tip of the week, it gave me a review. You
Yeah.
flew this many miles, and I'm like, well, those are the ones I added. I didn't even
Yes.
add all my flights to that. But anyway, crazy.
Yeah. No,
Everybody's doing it.
everybody's doing it. And so I do like data or data, as you might say. I do like seeing some of that stuff. It's just like, okay, some of these wraps might get a little bit personal. I guess you don't have to share them out to the world, but
Yeah, they're
yeah,
for
there's
you, but you can share them. Yeah.
yes. Do we need all of these? And
No.
our last one, speaking of Spotify Wrapped, the Spotify music library scraped by pirate activist group. So they were able to scrape, what does it say?
86
800.
million audio files.
Jeez.
That's a
Yeah.
lot. That's more than
Yeah.
six.
Yes. And you can't just go in there and say download MP3 on some song on there. They have identified and disabled the nefarious user accounts that engaged in unlawful scraping. But it was they were added to open source engine Anna's archive, which I can't remember if we mentioned. I think I've seen a couple stories just about like books and some of the stuff that they put on Anna's archive,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't seem like it's long for this world because they do like stealing the whole Spotify library from
Yeah.
their site.
And publishing it for others to download.
Yes, yeah, that's where you get into some serious issues, but,
It's like the
yeah,
Internet
that's
Archive type of deal where here preserving humanity's knowledge and culture. Um,
yes.
so anyway, interesting. We'll see. Well, when the apocalypse happens, we're going to be really thankful to Internet Archive and to the Anna's archive, so that we know we have all the manuals to all of our VCRs. We have all the music.
No,
We have
there you go.
everything we need, because it's going to be archived when the
Yes,
world goes to pot. We're going to need to figure out how to build stoves and ovens and nuclear reactors again
yes, on the moon,
on the
on
moon.
the moon. Who did we we got vehicles out on the street.
More cars. I tell you, there's not a lot of room at the end there. I don't know where all these people are parking.
That is a dead end.
It is a dead end.
Ah, well, it's not a dead end by any sense of the word. It is our bonus odd take this week. It is a project called Floor796.com, and I saw this posted somewhere online. It is just this weird Floor 796, which has a million different, there's
This
pop
makes no
culture
sense.
characters.
We gotta
It
we gotta
it
look at
does
it here.
not. I'm currently at a section. There is some just not super family friendly stuff that kids might question about, but there's like a bat metal band that's going on in one corner, and there's Flash is running on a treadmill. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. What do you got? I guess I shouldn't talk about my screen that nobody can see,
Yeah. So
but
this is
just some strange characters.
it's a 3/4 view, top down view of a world which appears to be like a mall or something. And there's a lot of things going on. Each little section, like yeah, as you mentioned, there's like a gym
Yeah,
going
there's
on.
Flash on the treadmill.
Flash above the gym is like an indoor park or garden. There's a cat climbing on a tree, a mermaid sitting on a branch. Jurassic Park's over there with dinosaurs. We've got Captain Kirk playing with a lightsaber at a fruit Jedi. it's it's crazy. It looks like a bunch of pop culture references that have
Yes.
been drawn in pixel art in this 3/4 top-down view.
Yes. Yeah, I found
It's just
He-Man and Skeletor. The about page says Floor 796 is an animated scene showing the lives of characters from various works on the 796th floor of a huge space station.
oh, a
The
space
animation is
station.
regularly expanded with new blocks, rooms, and characters from movies, TV series, games, anime, memes, etc. The project is being created by one author as a hobby starting in 2018.
Wow, it just
Uh,
keeps adding to it. We've got the Terminator in an MRI room. He's all metal, so he's stuck to
as
the
one
outside
does.
of it. And then
Yes.
I think John Connor is the other guy, but his shotgun is also stuck on the MRI while the
And
patient just is waiting
it, it
patiently.
says it is just one person in his free time as a hobby. And he has a special animation editor. Project is still being created, being added regularly. It takes about 3 to 5 hours a day and 8 to 12 hours on weekends to draw animation. By rough estimates, it took me more than 10,000 hours to draw 50 blocks. Started in
Wow.
2018. Holy smokes.
There is so much content on this
Yeah. Yeah. For one person, talk
world.
about a legacy. Floor796.com. That is insane.
Star Trek holodeck.
Yes, there's quests apparently. Oh my
There's
goodness.
Wally.
In the
Oh,
police station, click on the big screen to see the project's statistics, current online visits by country, number of interactions with all the elements on the floor. So there is even interactive stuff that you can click in. But this thing, I mean, talk about a life's a life's journey here.
oh, and if you maybe you mentioned this, but when you click on an item, it like tells you what it is.
Oh yeah, there we go. So it does give you the
Baywatch,
I've forgotten about that. Yeah, it's got the
Rugrats.
references for each character. Oh, I found Breaking Bad, Back to the Future.
I'm gonna
You've got to
click
go
on that.
check this out. Floor796.com. It'll be in the show notes. Some classic
Wow.
man, that is intense. That I 10,000 hours to create 50 blocks. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm glad I
So
there are there are some PG 13
yes,
rated
and
stuff
a
in
little
here.
bit some guns and that kind of thing, but,
Well, there's like
yeah.
people in the shower. No,
Yes,
no naughty bits are exposed, but it's a little risque. So here
yes,
we've got
but
Gandalf on Shadowfax trying to go down the stairs. We've got
oh,
Gimli and
Princess Bride.
uh, what's his face helping. That's great. Kiss.
Just, crazy. I can see producer Todd spending a lot of
What in
time,
the
and he
world?
did
This is just
yes,
insane.
and
What is happening?
hey hey, grandma she said earlier, "I feel like I can almost spot an AI reel ad, etcetera. Is it just me, or are there many more that I can't tell the difference that look authentic?" They are getting better and better every day, but then she
Hey, ice
said, "Is there
cream.
something to do?"
Ice cream
Oh,
alert.
she
Candle.
said, "Is there something to do on floor 796?" Which we have covered. You can click on the elements, and there are some quests if you go up to the about at the top. Producer Todd said that floor 796 looked exactly like the type of Springbok puzzles I was obsessed with as a kid, with all those micro scenes. And Hey Grandma said, what a hoot. New way to pass the time. Yeah, this is definitely a bonus odd take here that you could have some fun with. So I'm glad I came across that one on the interwebs.
And you can turn on wandering mode and it just kind of floats around.
Oh, just wanders. That's
for you.
fun. And they have
That's like a
English and
screensaver.
Russian.
I
if
want this
you
to be a
want.
screensaver. That's what
Oh,
there's
that
Peppa
would
the
be
pig.
cool.
I see Peppa. Oh no, she got turned into bacon.
Bacon. Nice. Well, you know what won't get turned into bacon?
What?
Our picks of the week.
I didn't know if you were waiting on me to reply or not.
Oh, I didn't hear the sound effect on that one for some reason.
Well,
but-
it's the echo. I don't think you can hear the echo.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Only
That's
our
right.
listeners
My
can
bad.
hear the echo. I can't even hear the echo. Hence the one time I had it on and everybody's like, why is Nate's
for
mic
the whole
echoing?
show.
This is a lazy. Oh, and we've got a delay going on here. This is a lazy pick. We have talked about this before. You did a pick on episode 519 that's very similar. And on that episode, which was last October, or this past October, you picked the NEEWER BL60C video light. And, you know, it's cool. So not to be outdone, I purchased the NEEWER magnetic RGB camera light 360 full color RGB 61 small LED panel video light with 3 cold shoe mounts, CRI 97 plus, 20 scene modes, 2500K through 8500K / 200 milliamp hour portable recording photography selfie lighting light. So what's the difference? Well, we don't know. There's not much.
Yeah, do the side by side there.
Let's do the side by side.
I've got mine here a little bit different on the back.
I like your silver. I think I like yours better. It's got the silver thing around the lens,
looks a
the buttons.
little classier there up at the top.
A little classier. We've got the cold shoe mounts on the sides. Yours are vertical, mine are horizontal, which is a difference. Like the, you know what I mean? The slots are.
Oh, that's interesting.
But they both have a quarter 20 on the bottom with a cold shoe mount, so you can put it on your camera or whatever. Anyway, this thing is inexpensive. Is $18. I don't know what I paid for it. It was probably around that. It may have been on sale, but they've got several versions of these. They've got a white only. They've got one with tripods. They got the one that I got. There's the one that I have with tripods and other garbage. So this may be just a replacement for the one that you got, but for under $20, this light is great. You can turn it on, which mine was about dead, but you can also change the color.
Oh, mine's on green, so it's having issues with my green screen. But yeah, there's a bunch of different modes on there.
Yeah, look, so I'm cycling through the colors. They get really bright. So anyway, it's great to add to your camera bag to put on your video camera or your still photography camera, anything to light up a scene. Like if I were to turn the lights off in here and turn it on full brightness, it would do a pretty good job. So keep it charged up, because then maybe if the power goes out, you can light up your space with one of these. It's got that 2000 milliamp hour battery, probably on 10%.
And
it would last magnetic for hours. Yeah.
So now, you can just put it up on the fridge or somewhere. But you can never have enough lights. And we love NEEWER. We will be visiting them next week at CES.
We will. Yeah, it's a great product. Small Rig makes one, but it was like $10 more or something. I'm like, the NEEWER one's great. It's very affordable. Yeah. So I like it.
Very nice pick. Well, my pick of the week is the camping table folding portable campside table aluminum lightweight carry bag beach outdoor hiking picnics barbecue cooking dining kitchen black medium table. And this I do not own, but Chelsea had it on her Amazon wish list. And Isla and I got her one for Christmas, and we opened it up, and it is really cool. If you look at, let's see, the third picture or the fourth picture there, the next one. So it folds up super like into a tube size. The frame folds up and it's got this nice little carrying case, and the
It's like an
tabletop
accordion
is in a
top.
yeah. Yeah, it's an accordion, so it gets super small,
Huh.
but once you fold it out and snap it in, it is a nice sturdy table. Her thinking was for, camping, you get by the campfire and you need something to put all your s'mores stuff on, but I can see us using this, quite a bit. I mean, to get one of these now, I was gonna say get one of these and keep it in your car. I do drive a 2004 Honda CR-V, which has a table built into the trunk.
What?
The spare tire cavity in the rear cargo area, the top plate of that is a folding table. There was woo, just a meme that somebody sent me on that
You're
talking
just
about his
bragging now.
CR-V. Yeah, it is, it's wonderful. But yeah, this thing, 30 bucks. I can see us using this thing a lot. It's really well built and really well thought out.
I
Yeah,
have a
that's cool on the
canvas
video.
one that probably costs more than this thing, and it's pretty good, but it's not aluminum. This is
Yeah,
pretty sweet. You didn't
yeah,
go for the
it
blue one,
works.
huh? That disappoints me a little bit.
No, she had the black one on her list, so that's what I sent her. I'm actually gonna I don't know how quickly you can do this, but I'm gonna send you a picture. This is not my CRV. Let's
Hmm.
see if this comes through in your text messages
All
there.
right.
But this is very similar to mine. It gave me an AVIF file, whatever in the world that is. But yeah, there it is. So that little table there, I mean, it's like a full-size folding
Hmm.
table, goes right there in the cargo space above your spare tire, which
That's
I
cool.
also have the spare tire is mounted on the outside of my vehicle, so that spare tire area, I can just carry more stuff in there. I got all
That's what you
kinds of
need.
stuff. Yeah,
Hey,
I need more stuff.
in your annual car break-in, do people look
Yeah.
in that cavity for stuff? Maybe you should put all your valuable stuff in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they probably don't. It has been many a moon, knock on wood, since I've had a annual car break-in, but currently I have so much stuff on top of that area that they wouldn't be able to get down that far, and they'd
Yeah.
probably find some good stuff above that. So,
They'd be like, "This is a
uh,
table. I'm taking the table."
yeah, yeah, they just want, yeah, there's gonna be a rash of thefts of just the CRV table.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
That's
that car.
pretty
The
cool.
most practical car ever made.
Mhm.
I love it. But yes, if you would like to get either of our picks, they are available on Amazon. So you can head over to notpicks.com. We've still got the gift list. I was going to say earlier when we were talking about the gift list, there is a good chance if you're anything like me that you got at least one Amazon gift card for Christmas. I think I got three or four. So I've got some Amazon cash. And NotPicks is a great place. Go look at the gift list or just scroll through and find some great stuff to spend your free Amazon money on.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be something on Amazon you want. That white
Yeah.
noise machine.
Oh, I use that every day. I'll be bringing that to Vegas, Dave, so I
Oh
don't have to listen to
boy.
your snoring all
I
night.
guess I'm going to bring my old
Ugh,
headphones so that I don't hear your snoring. I was
yes.
going to say
Oh,
so I
and
don't.
a real-time update. I know a lot of you listeners were concerned. We have confirmed we now have a two double bed room
Hmm.
instead of a single king room like we were most likely going to have previously. So,
Yeah. Were there some
yes,
other
that would have
things in
been
the
another adventure.
some other notes in the comment section here?
Oh, yes. Hey, Grandma just said it says the project is only 56% complete back to the floor
Oh, I
796.
see. I see.
That is, yeah, wild.
Yeah,
But
I'm going to check that
yeah,
out later.
yes,
And she
yes.
says that's
That's why you have so many break-ins. You have good stuff in your car. Yes, one time I did have extremely good stuff in my car. The second time they stole the backpack that had like a couple cheapo like $10 tripods and stuff. It was basically an empty backpack. I'm glad it
yeah.
wasn't my good backpack, but
Yeah,
I have
but
tried to get much better about not leaving good stuff in my car.
you still had to pay for the window.
The wind, that's the worst part. And I think that was probably 6 or 7 years ago, the last time it got broken into when they took that backpack. and they broke the window. I still, if I'm folding up the seats or moving stuff around, there's still that breakaway glass
Mm,
in there that, oh, that stuff. It's safer, but it is impossible to get out of the vehicle.
yeah,
So, well,
agreed.
we are leaving for Vegas in a few short days, Dave. We should probably do some more planning about our travels, but I am very excited. We will be coming live to
Y-
you
And did
from
you have a
Vegas next week.
Ramazan purchase of the week this
Oh,
week?
I got so excited about Vegas. I did have a Amazon purchase because you guys went wild. We had our best month ever on Amazon affiliate, and I was looking through those reports. And I think this was a previous pick of mine. I was actually just grabbed mine the other day. It's the universal tablet tripod mount for iPad, iPad Air, Air 2, iPad Mini, Samsung Galaxy Tab, and many more tablets, plus microfiber cleaning cloth.
Wow,
795.
you
So
get the
it's a
cloth?
tripod mount. I think mine's actually in my car. Don't come break in, hey grandma.
No, don't
Um,
break his car. There it
yeah,
is.
but
There's
4.3 stars on 3,200 ratings. It is very simple. I have 100 tripod mounts for my phone. This
mm-hmm.
one is for an iPad, so you can mount an iPad if you were, needing to set it up somewhere. Um, Very handy to have. So for $8, if you've got a tablet and you ever want to set it, now I don't recommend using them for video or photo work, but if you need it for some other reason,
To view something.
view things.
Yeah. Now these are great. I've been looking for a solution to put next to my chair so that I can swing it
Mm,
around and have my iPad there, but also kind of put it away so that it's not just sticking there all the time. And there are some very expensive solutions, but a cheap solution is just to get a
yeah,
tripod and get one of these things and stick on there and then,
yeah,
put it away when you're done. But anyway, I digress. What a great pick
yeah.
for $8. You cannot go wrong. And what were you saying
No,
about needing to get things ready to go for CES and signing off and
we
winding
should.
down?
Yeah, we should like talk about Vegas or something. But I do want to thank you to everybody that showed up in the chat and showed up on the live. You can always watch it later or listen to the podcast, but really you should be watching on YouTube because you get to see these faces, and we will see you from Vegas next week to help you get out there and tech better.
I gotta
Viva
add,
Las Vegas.
I gotta add underwear to my shop, my packing list.
Oh, your list. Yeah, that's important.